Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, a mother and her children got escorted off of a Frontier Airlines flight after a TikTok video showed a man accusing her of taking his seat and letting her kids act unruly by kicking his chair. The argument escalated with both sides claiming, "That is my seat and I paid for my flight like everybody else." The woman not only yelled back, calling the man acting like a bitch, but she also physically confronted him at one point, prompting passengers to shout, "Can somebody grab her?" Police eventually intervened, and in the video I saw, yeah, she looked like she was coming for somebody, and she was a little squirrely.
Huh.
Yeah.
It sounds like maybe she was at fault.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, if you're letting your kids run around, act a fool, they're kicking somebody's chair, and they finally pipe up, and then you double down, I can see in the fact that she was the one escorted off the plane with her kids. That tells me about everything you need to know, right?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Mm-hmm. So.
Just because, like, you are traveling with your kids, what happens a lot of times now is people don't pay to pick their seat. So they make you pay now to pick a certain seat on the plane.
Okay.
Otherwise, you just get your seat assigned at check-in, which is a cheaper ticket. And it's a trick to, make more money out of you. So when you buy the cheaper ticket and you have your seat assigned at the gate, sometimes you'll be a parent flying with children and you won't be sitting together. And that's just how it is because they're giving you a seat here, a seat there, a seat. It's mostly middle seats that are still available. So parents are like going around to other people in that immediate vicinity on that flight with them and asking people, "Hey, will you switch so we can sit together? We're a family. You can't make me sit separate from my kid.
Right.
We're a family." And I get it. You don't want to sit separate from your kid, but that's why you got to buy seats together.
Sometimes you have to learn how to sit next to a stranger that might fart on you.
Yeah.
That's just life, dog.
That is.
I mean, yeah, if you want the cheaper flight, your kid is going to sit by a stranger and you don't want to pay for two seats together.
You ever flown Frontier? This is the airline this happened on.
I haven't flown Frontier, but Magnolia has.
Okay.
She said it was a little rough.
Fartier?
Yeah. I think, there's a lot of low budget carriers now. There's Spirit, Avelo, Frontier. They're cheaper priced. And they nickel and dime you for everything. If you want to get a seat by your friend, you're going to have to pay.
Well, you know that Spirit, based out of Dania Beach, they filed for bankruptcy, and Frontier is now trying to move in. They've tried to already purchase the airline. That didn't work. So now they're going to be doing 6 direct flights or 6 different cities out of Fort Lauderdale: Chicago, Houston, Dallas, Detroit, Baltimore, and Charlotte. They've been in and out of Fort Lauderdale International, and so they're coming in trying to take Spirit's place. They're still way behind. I mean, Spirit's 28.1% of the flights coming out of Fort Lauderdale are Spirit, so they're still dominant there. But Frontier is trying to make their mark. So I was just curious how they're different from Spirit. I've never flown Frontier.
I've never flown it either, but I think it's kind of similar.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. At least they got great fights, huh?
Yeah, you will see the most action on a Spirit flight.
That's a good tagline.
If you like action.
Yes.
Who wants to see a fight?
If MMA is your thing.
Fly Spirit.
Okay. Well, there's an Iowa woman with 3 prior DUI convictions that got arrested after police found her drunk in a running car at a gas station.
Uh-oh, you can't do that.
I might have seen this video.
It might be because I think she was going around to everybody in the gas station trying to get them to blow into her court-ordered ignition interlock device so she could drive.
How did that go?
Hopefully nobody did it, right?
Of course not. But was there a price involved?
And thank God they didn't, because her blood alcohol level was 0.351. That's more than 4 times the legal limit. She was that hammered in trying to get into her car and get it to drive.
Dude, if you just want to sit and wait for something weird to happen, just go to a gas station parking lot. Within 30 minutes, you'll see something.
He is not lying.
Something off.
And if that gas station is on 45th Street in West Palm Beach, within 30 seconds, you will see something sideways.
Well, your chances triple.
Your chances do triple.
Yeah. A 44-year-old Massachusetts man got arrested for secretly taking upskirt photos of women and underage girls at street shops in Hingham, including incidents at Whole Foods and Kohl's.
Book 'em.
Yeah. I mean, come on, man. That's crazy. He's due back in court in October, but yeah, that guy, that's... you just never know. Between people trying to sniff your butt and taking upskirt photos, like, you can't go out anywhere.
It's tough to be a girl in these parts.
You can't play nice with others. You've got to sit down and think about your choices.
You get to sit in this
away
thing
from
called
everyone else.
Cell.
Yes.
Go sit in the cell for a few weeks.
Right. A middle-aged man in Spain got arrested after he set fire to a cafe, all because they were out of mayonnaise.
The guy really loves mayo.
Dude.
And here's the crazy thing. In the process, he set his own hand on fire.
Well, that's called karma.
There might be something else going on there.
Yeah, maybe. They say that Hostess has issued a nationwide recall over moldy ding-dongs.
I've come across a few of those in my travels.
Oh, moldy ding-dong. You don't want that.
That's why you don't date out of your age group.
Call me old-fashioned. I don't want an old ding-dong.
That's crazy.
Nobody wants an old moldy ding-dong.
No, they do not. And I see the internet's already cracking jokes and writing fake jingles for them.
Attention snack lovers. Hostess Ding Dongs reminds you to check before you chomp.
Hostess Ding Dongs, they're the best. Just be careful if you ingest creamy green filling just for you. It might be mold that will make you spew. Hostess Ding Dongs, try them today. We hope that you don't pass away.
Eat at your own risk.
There you go. Enjoy your ding-dongs. They say authorities in Southern California arrested 14 people accused of running the largest organized retail theft operation in Home Depot's history.
I saw video of this.
Crazy, right?
These jokers would go in the store and they would like shimmy up like places where they weren't supposed to be able to have access to on shelves, climbing shelves. They would steal like parts and then they would resell them on the internet. And you're talking about like a big ring of people that were doing this.
Yeah, they said 9 of them are already facing felony charges. So it was a huge ring that they busted up with that. I think this is kind of a fun prank. 49% of people think that kids should have to say the Pledge of Allegiance at the school every single day. That's half of Americans. I used to have to do that. Did you guys do the Pledge of Allegiance?
Time.
Every morning.
Every morning.
So the prank that I love is a hidden video thing where there was a new employee at this business, and when they started their early morning meeting to begin work, everybody stood up and started saying the pledge, and she's all confused. She's like, okay, so she gets up and says the pledge. And so then the next day, they're all kind of waiting, and she stands up to say the pledge, and then they all start laughing at her. Like, nobody says the pledge.
Oh, that's not nice.
Dang.
Was it a bunch of men?
No, it was actually a bunch of women.
Yeah, what are you going to turn into a gender war? Gender war, Saniki again.
Believe it or not, it was all women's ideas, and they did that because they're nasty to other women.
That was mean, girls. That was really mean.
But still, men, Kevin.
I know. Thankfully, this time it was all women.
I'm shocked it wasn't men.
And let's talk about a man that did something really awesome. 44-year-old Kansas man actually did something really amazing. His wife had lost her rings in the dump, and he went and found them. He dug through and got her wedding rings.
At the dump?
At the dump.
I said I'd go to the dump in the morning and ask them if I could go through the compost pile.
My brain was trying to figure out a way to tell him to go buy his wife new wedding rings. And it was all slimy with popcorn and butter.
She basically broke down crying.
Well, yes, because I know how much he loves me that he's willing to go through a rotten, stinky compost pile.
I don't think he really believed that he had found it, even though he had them both in his hands.
It's not the money. It's the sentimental value.
It's the money.
Well, there you go.
You married a cheapskate. He will go to the end of the earth to not have to spend another couple grand.
We can't say the guy's just sweet. He'd do anything for his wife.
You know what, honey? If that's what you want to tell yourself and that gets you through the night, do it.
Am I the only one that thinks that ring sounded delicious? Buttered, covered in popcorn?
You want to eat that one, don't you?